Hi, this is Nancy from Healing Gardens with your weekly Angel Tarot card reading for Monday, February 14th, Valentine's Day, to Sunday, February 20th. Okay, I hope you had a wonderful last week. I was out and about, so I had a pretty good week myself. So now we're getting ready for the new week and Valentine's Day. So in honor of that, I have our romance cards. You see them? Okay. So Monday, we'll do a special one for Monday for Valentine's Day, and then I have a couple other decks here. All right. I'm gonna shuffle them. Sorry, we're in a different location. Sean's working in the kitchen in the living room, so I'm trying to stay out of the way. Still trying to get stuff done. So Monday, Valentine's Day, what kind of romance do we have in store? We're both working, so we went out today. But I hope you have lots of romance on your Valentine's Day. There's one. Okay. Soulmate. It says, yes, this is your soulmate. Okay. So this can mean one of two things, or many things, depending on your situation. It says, yes, this is your soulmate. So you may be in a relationship and wondering, is this the one? Is he, she, it, whatever. Is this the person for me? The thing is, it probably is your soulmate, but we have many, many soulmates on our journey here. Basically anyone that you have like a relationship with who influences your life is a soulmate in one way or the other. We think of soulmates on like a romantic, loving kind of way, but anyway, and being that we're talking about Valentine's Day, we will use it in that regard. Let's look it up, see if there's anything interesting in the book. Soulmate. I don't use the romance cards often. All right, it says, yes, this is your soulmate. You chose this card because you wonder if a certain person is your soulmate. And the answer is yes. As we all do. You have many soulmates, as we said, okay? Beings with whom you share a mystical soul connection and life path. Soulmates incarnate with the plan of coming together for mutual spiritual and personal growth. As you suspected, the person you're inquiring about is one of yours. And you know who you're thinking about, because you'd be like, oh, I don't know who that is. You know what I mean? But as soon as I said it, it came to your head, didn't it? Yeah, it did. So, just saying. So, as you suspected, the person you're inquiring about is one of yours. That sense of familiarity, that comfort you felt when you first met, also indicates your soulmate bond. This card sometimes comes to those who ask, when will I meet my soulmate? Or will I ever meet my soulmate? Both valid questions. This is a validation that it will occur. There are many soulmates on your path. Perhaps it is that you're expecting something different. A lot of times we have a clear vision of what our soulmate would look like or act like or sound like or whatever, and then someone comes into the picture and they're like, I don't think this is right. I don't think this is the one. But anyway, we have to tailor our thoughts to be more flexible, okay? So many times this is a person who you already know, obviously. Although romantic sparks didn't fly at first, you'll have another opportunity to explore passion together. Okay, so you already have your soulmate already there. So Valentine's Day, just saying, maybe take a look around. Maybe they've been there the whole time, and it's like one of those crazy old romantic comedies. It's like, oh, it was my best friend the whole time, even though I was chasing after the wrong person. Yeah, whatever. If you want to watch some of those, I recommend Hallmark movies. They are the way to go. So, soulmate for Valentine's Day. Okay? All right. So, I'm not using the romance cards for the rest of the week. Woof. We have butterflies and we have archangels. All right, let's start with the archangels. We'll save the butterflies for the end of the week. All right. Let me put the romance cards up there because they're pretty. Okay. So, we have Archangel Oracle Cards. Let's get that out of the way. All right. So we'll do this for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. One already jumped out, so let's do 2. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. After our soulmate connection on Monday for Valentine's Day. All the chocolate and flowers you can handle or not, it's up to you. Some people don't make a big deal of it. That's okay too. It's up to you. Your life, your journey. You decide what is important to you and what isn't. Okay? So we have claircognizance. That's interesting. And we have brilliant idea. All right, let's go with Tuesday, Wednesday, claircognizant. All right, claircognizant is, we'll read it here. Archangel Uriel, pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. All right, it's hard to say. Claircognizance, it's basically your intuition. Okay, it's like you kind of just know. All right, I've been doing readings for quite a while, and I am not clairvoyant. I don't get like some visual picture or something in my mind, and or I don't smell things or hear things or anything like that. Very, very rarely. I just kind of know things. It kind of comes as like a memory kind of deal. All right, I don't know if that makes sense to you, but anyway, it makes sense to me. All right, so pay attention to your thoughts. All right, we are all intuitive. We all have. I hate to use the word psychic gifts because people get like all hung up on the terminology and stuff like that. But like we all are connected to one another and to the planet and to Earth and to our angel and our beings and all that other stuff. So you definitely have more information available to you than you probably realize. Okay, so this is a call, Tuesday and Wednesday. Follow your intuition. All right. Sometimes when we're so wrapped up in the day-to-day things with work and family and kids and running around and bills and nonsense that we like completely miss the whole angels and guides telling you your thing, and they're like, hey, go this way, go this way, go this way, and you're like, okay, yeah, you said this way, and then you go. Okay, so this may be a good time to pay attention to your dreams. All right, your dream state is a great time for your angels and your guides to connect with you when your mind isn't elsewhere. Okay, so you may be having dreams that are like, it's like, are they trying to tell me something? Yeah, possibly. It could be family members coming to you who passed. That's always great. It's nice to reconnect. Anyway, so we get me sad. We have a lot of family going through things right now, so prayers out to them. Anyway, so we're talking about dreams. You will notice that, say you have dreams. I have a lot of dreams. I'm an active dreamer. I always have been. Very, very vivid dreams. So if you're getting dreams and you're like, oh, I just can't get enough rest because I'm dreaming and I'm doing all this stuff in my dreams. If you don't listen, it'll get louder and louder and louder. Like when you finally have that nightmare, okay, that is your brain telling you, it's like, you are not paying attention. Get yourself together. Okay. So yeah, one way or the other, they are going to get your attention if it's something very important. If it's not, let's let that slide. But it's good to have information. So if you are not familiar with analyzing dreams and you feel like, oh, I just don't know what this means. I dreamt about a monkey and I was climbing a mountain and the monkey jumped off the mountain and something. I don't know. All right. Sometimes we have dreams that are like so way out there. There is a great website. It's called Dream Moods, Moods. Okay. Like a mood ring, but for your dreams. Okay. It has like alphabetized that you can look up every single thing. So you go to M, monkey. What does a monkey mean? I don't know. M, mountain. Hey, I have 2 M's. What does that mean? And then you can put it all together. All right. So if you cannot figure it out on your own, by all means, write down the key points. And sometimes we wake up and it's like, oh, I can't remember what it was, but I remember there was a monkey. Okay. Those are okay. That's okay. The things that kind of stick with you. If you dream a lot or if you're having problems with nightmares and stuff like that, keep a piece of paper and pen by your bed or your phone with your stylus. Although if you pick up your phone and you start looking at things, you're going to get distracted and you aren't falling back to sleep. But anyway, so paper and pen, although if it's dark, how are you going to write? I've tried that before, and then you get up in the morning, it's like, that is scribble. I don't know what that is. But anyway, just saying, it's an option. All right, and then when you wake up in the morning, you'd be like, okay, yeah, I had this dream, and I could look these things up and connect it, and that could be a message, or probably is a message that your guides or your angels or your ancestors or whoever is sending to you. Okay, so Tuesday, Wednesday, follow your intuition. Then Thursday we get brilliant idea. Brilliant idea. Okay, can you see? Okay, I'm in a different spot. Brilliant idea, Archangel Uriel. Again, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action and bring your idea to fruition. Okay, so I think for the past couple weeks we've been getting this listen to your ideas, listen to your intuition, starting on a new path, new journey. I know it's like a new year, I know we're already into February, but starting something new sometimes takes some time. So this is kind of saying, okay, well, we had listened to our guidance, we had listened to our intuition, and we're paying attention and stuff like that. It's like, dang, got that idea, all right? And it's like, hey, that is a good idea. That is a good idea. I should act on that, all right? We get ideas for a reason. In the course of a day, we will have so many ideas coming and going in our brain and stuff like that they, we will just, we're like, oh, too tired for that, too busy for that. Pick one that stands out to you, all right? There's a reason why you're getting these messages, okay? It's probably part of your life path. And we're not going to get into that. I'm not going to say that you definitely have a life path, and if you don't follow that path, it's going to be a problem. All right, you choose what your path is. We have free will, and that is definitely a thing, and I'm not going to say that it's not. That said, sometimes we feel better if we're following our life path. Does that make sense? Okay, because you'll have inclinations to do certain things, see certain people, do whatever, and they'll keep coming to you. You'll be like, oh, I'm still thinking about that thing. You know what I mean? I wish that would just go away. I'm sick of wanting to do X, Y, Z. All right. So anyway, so maybe it's time to really think about those ideas. Write them down. Do some goal planning. Instead of getting caught up in the mechanics of life dragging us through, maybe you could be an active participant in that. Okay. So, we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. Monday, our soulmate for Valentine's Day. Tuesday and Wednesday, listen to your intuition. Then come Thursday, brilliant idea. Okay? All right. And then we have the butterflies for the weekend. All right, we'll do Wednesday. We'll do Friday, Saturday, Sunday with our butterflies. Gonna need a bigger table soon. All right. I didn't flip them from last time. Butterfly Oracle cards for life changes. Okay, butterflies are all about metamorphoses. It's probably not metamorphoses. I don't know. Change. Growth and change. All life is about growth and change. We're all here for lessons to share on our path with one another. I'm hoping that, this little bit of time I'm sharing with you, hopefully that's helping you on your path. Hopefully it's helping me on my path. Who knows? Maybe not. I don't know. But I felt inclined to do so. That was my calling, my intuition, my brilliant idea. And I'm acting on it. Like I said, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. So maybe it helps. Maybe it doesn't. Okay. So we have leaving. Okay. Leaving. That's an interesting card. All right, we have it for the weekends. So this is just basically telling you there is a situation that you are in that maybe you haven't been paying attention to. All right, maybe you've been doing something so long that it feels normal. Maybe you're in an unhealthy relationship. Maybe you're in an unhealthy job. Maybe you're doing making unhealthy choices. Maybe you're just doing things that are sabotaging your life. You need to step away from that. Okay, sometimes our readings aren't all butterflies and it's butterflies, it really is. All angels and butterflies and rainbows and ponies and stuff. I don't know. Sometimes we have to face, the fact that there are serious things in our life and we need to look at those things. All right. So what is it that you're doing that is unhealthy for you, that is not benefiting you, which is not adding joy and meaning and stuff to your life? Okay, is it a person who's bringing you down and causing you grief and maybe leading you on the wrong path? Okay, and only you know what that path is. Okay, so you have to live your own life, all right? Not to say that, it's not important that you have people on your path and your soulmates and people who are sharing your path with you. But at the end of the day, it's your life. It's your life purpose. It's what you believe you're here to do. All right, so if you are in a situation that you are uncomfortable in, that is making you unhealthy, unhappy, whatever, it's okay to step away from that. It's okay to have healthy boundaries. It's okay to know what's right for yourself and act on that. All right? So we're going to look at the book just to see if there's something more that the butterflies want to say about that, because that's some deep stuff. All right, leaving. It says, this card confirms what you already know. It's time to leave a toxic situation. You've done your best to heal the conditions, but sometimes the circumstances become intolerable, and the healthiest choice is to move on. You all know recently that I moved from one job to another, actually to a second one after that. I loved my job and loved the people there, but it was just unhealthy for me. It was an unhealthy situation. It was just... Anyway, in many, many ways it was. So I needed to move on to a different path, and I'm still adjusting to that path, all right? Because once you're in a job for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, or in a relationship for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, and you're doing something for so long, you can justify that that's normal. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, well, maybe all jobs are like this, or maybe all relationships are like this, and maybe this is just my, my burden in life, I am here to tell you that may not necessarily be true. Okay, there are other options. There are lots and lots of other jobs. There are lots and lots of other people in the world to share your life with. No, I'm not saying to leave your spouse or your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. I'm not saying that you should quit your job. But maybe look at things that maybe, if you're having bad days all the time and you need to have a drink when you come home, or you need to take some kind of medication, or you need to do whatever just to sleep and to get through the day and to, just function, then you need to look at that. You need to give that some serious thought and determine, is that something you want to keep doing? And if it is, you need to find a better, healthier way to deal with that so that you are in the best frame of mind to take good care of yourself. Okay, if you don't take care of yourself, there's no way you can take care of anybody else. All right, be like, oh, well, I need to do this because these people need me. Do they though? You know what I mean? Not to say that they don't, but does that mean I stayed in a job way too long and there was somebody who could step into that position who's doing a great job, and I was just filling up that space. You know what I mean? I was filling up that space and unhappy when somebody else could have been there and been happy. I read a great story about that a long time ago, and I'm not going to get into a whole thing about it, but what's right for you is not necessarily what's right for somebody else, and maybe by staying in that you're taking that away from somebody else. Okay, anyway, that kind of spun out of control. All right, this naturally brings up feelings of confusion and insecurity. However, rest assured that whatever your guidance I definitely skipped a page. That whatever, thank you, you're on the right path, which you are. All right, everything works out for the best. Your departure doesn't need to be sudden or drastic, like a butterfly building a cocoon. You can plan and prepare for this transition right now. You can even make your exit gradually so that you can feel comfortable and secure during this healthy change. Additional meanings: letting go of fear, releasing addiction, travel, a family member leaving home. So yeah, it could be any number of things. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're leaving an unhealthy situation to something else. Maybe you're just leaving for something better. Or maybe someone close to you is leaving for something better. Maybe your kids are going off to college. Maybe somebody got a better job. Maybe somebody has, an offer across the country and they're moving, you know what I mean, for a better job, a better opportunity. Anyway, changes are hard. Change is very difficult, and it makes us uncomfortable, and we try to avoid it at all costs, sometimes even staying in situations that are not good for us. But sometimes leaving is the best choice. Okay, so that is our reading for the week for February 14th to February 20th. We're starting with our soulmate, on Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day. Then we are following our intuition, knowing what we know, all right? Taking that brilliant idea and running with it, and then possibly leaving a bad situation and going to that better situation. Just saying, it could happen. It could happen. So anyway, thank you all for being with me again this week. I'm very, very blessed to be able to share these with you. And I thank you for everyone who watched, everyone who's saying such nice things to me, and I do appreciate that. Because like I said, I'm not sure if this is the right path for me or not, but for right now, it's where I am. So thank you for being on that path with me. So anyway, I hope you have a great week. Many blessings. Bye.